Everybody knows Wendy's Baconator, right? Half a pound of meat, bacon and cheese, all in between a soft bun. Is absolutely delicious. It also has almost 1,000 calories. What if I told you that you can make your own version at home, has more protein and less fat than Wendy's Baconator? You're in luck, because that's exactly what we're gonna do today in today's video. Hi, my name is Street and I'm passionate about fitness and helping people. And I hope this video helps you today. Let's take a look at our ingredient list, shall we? We have our bacon, our ground beef, our mayonnaise, brioche bun, cheddar cheese, and ketchup. All ingredients that are present in a Baconator. But we made some tweaks here. One tweak we've made is we're actually using sugar-free ketchup. The reason why we're doing that is because the amount of carbs per serving for ketchup is a lot smaller than you would find in your standard ketchup. It also doesn't have any high fructose corn syrup in it. Another tweak that we made is we're using 96.4 ground beef. This is the leanest ground beef that you should be able to find in your supermarket. And with this, most of your calories will be protein-based and not fat, as you may find from your usual chuck, your 80-20, your 85-15, stuff that you would see in the supermarket too. We have light mayonnaise, and then we also have reduced sodium bacon, just to limit our sodium intake. First things first, we're gonna mix the mayo and the ketchup, and we're gonna use 1 serving of each, whatever it says on the label. Go ahead and measure it out. If you have a scale, it'll help you be able to measure things more accurately, unless you're like one of those masters, and sometimes you just know to eyeball stuff, but I mean, we're not really a master. We're not a master like that. So once we have that all together, should be around 30 grams on your scale. Mix that all together, and then once you have that, then you can just put it to the side. Next, we're gonna measure our 8 ounces because that's what the recipe calls for. This is exactly why scales are handy. Just so useful. Ever since I bought a scale, I've always been like, oh, okay, now I actually know how much food I'm actually consuming. It can be a little bit of hassle trying to measure things, but at least when you're starting out, whether you're starting to like monitor your nutrition or anything like that, it really does become like a big help. I don't like any plain meat or nothing like that, so season this however you would like. For me, we're just gonna go with a little bit of salt, some black pepper, onion powder, garlic powder, and one spice that I've been using a bit of recently, smoked paprika. I think paprika is pretty underrated. Just mix it all up together like you usually would, or you don't want to miss anything. I mean, since with ground beef, it's a bit easier to make sure everything is well incorporated, you know, as opposed to like chicken breast, I feel like. But that's just a personal opinion, though. You touch raw meat, hey, make sure you wash your hands, all right? And we're gonna use our handy dandy scale here, and we're gonna measure these out into 4-ounce patties, at least for me, 4 ounces. But you know, if you don't eat as much protein, then you can make it however you would like, 3 ounces, whatever the case may be. It'll absolutely work for you. And one of the things I've always noticed about Wendy's patties is they always made it into like a square, as opposed to like your usual standard circle that you would have with your other patties. So that's exactly what we're gonna do with these. We're gonna try to form it into some type of square. I mean, I wasn't really awesome in the shapes or anything like that in high school or middle school, elementary, wherever shapes happen at. You know, I was the one that put the circle in the square spot. I think I did that at least. So probably something similar like that. Nothing too crazy. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna do this for the other one now. See, next on our list, we're gonna get 4 slices of bacon. Since the serving size is 2 cooked slices, so we're gonna use 2 for each patty, and we're gonna cook them on a little stove top here. One of the things I love to do to check if a stove is hot, you know, throw a little water like this and go like this. Not sure if you heard it, but it's ready, it's good to go. So we're gonna put these on the pan and get them cooking. I gotta tell you, man, like there's just something about the smell of bacon, like once it just hits the pan. I don't know, that's just me though, that's just me. Also, if no one told you this today, you're absolutely wonderful. let me be the one to tell you that, all right? Do not let the world or anybody say what you're worth. Say if you're a terrible person when you know that you've done nothing but great things, always had good intentions or anything like that. Something I want to share with you. You're a wonderful person. Don't let anyone else tell you anything different. All right? I think it's good now, so I'm gonna scoop these up out of here. Always put them on like a paper towel just to make sure you drain off or soak up all of any excess oil that may have, that the bacon excretes, if that's the right word. I think it's right. So take a look at that. Love me some awesome crispy bacon. Y'all know the rules. Water, hot pan, that means it's good to go, all right? Oh, that sounds good. Yeah, that's hot. That's ready. That's big time ready. And bam. For 2, shut it down. Then probably toward the tail end of the cooking, we're just gonna go ahead and put on the 2 slices of cheese so let it just melt really nicely. And then just gotta toast the bun and we'll be done and we'll be plating. Cheese on top, boom. And then you just watch it slowly. Oh, let me get in camera. Then you just watch it slowly just melt over the meat, and it makes a difference. You don't want to be too melted, but just enough is good. All right, the moment y'all been waiting for, it's time to plate this freaking bad boy. So we have the bun, we have patty with cheese, we have our 2 lovely pieces of bacon, like that. Then we got our other burger patty right there. Then we also have more bacon, and it's crispy, so you know it's gonna be good. Love it. As that one falls off, but it's okay. We'll get it back. We'll get it back. And then the rest of them just start to break. Okay, fair enough. And then we use our ketchup and mayo mixture that we made in the beginning of this video. Drizzle that, put that all over the top bun. You may not even use all of it. Throw that bad boy on top. Look at that. Looks absolutely delicious. Looks really good. All right, I'm excited. Are you? Now, before we eat, you know we gotta throw up a double biflex for the gains. Bicep flex, whatever you wanna call it. And stay in. I like to say this was 1000% a success. That burger was absolutely delicious, let me tell you. But let's do a little bit of comparison between Wendy's Baconator and our own. So right now, you should be able to see the macronutrient breakdown between Wendy's Baconator and the Baconator that we made in today's video. But hey, that's all I got for y'all today, man. I appreciate y'all for watching. Hopefully you learned something new. And if you like this content, hey, make sure to go ahead and drop a subscribe on the channel because there's gonna be a lot more content like this, all right? Go ahead and get eating. Take care of yourselves.